Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fish Door County TV. As you can tell, today we're inside the beautiful neighborhood pub and grill in downtown Sturgeon Bay, and we're with the owner, Paul Stoltman. And as a lot of you guys might know about Paul, he's an avid smallmouth bass fisherman. So we're going to steal him away for a couple hours today. We're heading up north and we're going to put some big smallmouth bass in the boat. Paul, you ready?
I am so ready. Work isn't what it's supposed to be. I'm ready to go fishing. Let's go catch some fish.
All right guys, stay tuned. We got a great show coming up and we'll be right back. We got one on here, guys, and what's funny is it shows you even when you're bass fishing, you never really know what you're gonna catch. And here we got a beautiful walleye on. Big fish. We're in a couple feet of water here. Hit a jerk bait. Not exactly equipped for this fish. Beautiful fish. Nice big walleye. Now this is an old fish. You can just tell by looking at it. Got some sores on it. Looks like it has an old lamprey mark on it, to be honest. This is still, you know, beautiful fish. Fun thing to catch this time of the year and totally unexpected. I mean, in its prime, this fish was obviously a really big walleye, and you know, it's a little aged at this point, but there's nothing wrong with that. He actually bit her pretty good. So we're gonna get this thing unhooked, get him back in the water. Let's get this guy back in the water. Just a beautiful fish. I mean, look at the size of the head on that thing.
That's what they look like.
Paul just put a nice one in the boat. Way to go, Paul. Well, he stuck him good too, and he stuck him. Grab him.
Good looking fish.
There you go. Ah, it's a beauty.
That's what fishing's all about.
That's it.
Catching is a lot better than fishing.
Well, we kind of had a wind switch here too, right, Paul? And I mean, it started off where we had a big southeast wind blowing in here, and it was rough. Now we had a switch where it's actually coming a little bit south to southwest almost, and it seems like these fish kind of moved into this area here, and we've had a couple fish in the last couple minutes here. So
they were testing me.
Well, you know, they make you earn it, but that makes it more fun when you catch them, right?
Absolutely.
At least that's what we're going to say.
Great. Sticking to it.
Oh, right here. Yeah. See, and this is what we talked about earlier. This is a nice fish too. We're just covering water right now, and we're just trying to find pockets of fish. Paul just put one nice one in the boat, and not too far away, whacked this guy. You know, not a huge fish, but a cool looking fish. And you know, these spinner baits, we're just throwing a chartreuse and white double tandem willow bladed spinner bait, and I'll tell you what, we're covering water, catching some fish, and they're just really not anywhere particular on this shoreline right now. They're just kind of spread off this whole big flat, 3 to 5 feet. And when you get that kind of scenario and you got wind blowing across it, there could be fish from one end of it to the other. Best thing to do in that case scenario is just cover water, move baits faster than you normally would, and you're going to pick off pockets of fish, and we're kind of into one right now. So let's get back in the water and see if we can catch a couple more. So Paul, we're out here catching some fish. It's actually pretty nice. The weather's starting to clear up a little bit here, laying down some, and you know, you get out and fish a lot, but obviously most people know you as the owner of the neighborhood pub and grill in Sturgeon Bay, and You know, give us a little bit, you know, how did you come about owning that? I mean, how did that whole process go down for you?
Well, it's been 15 years, May 7th, that I've been at the neighborhood pub. And it was sort of a fluke because I was looking for something to buy. My wife sent me out for a bed and breakfast to Door County, and as she claims, I came back with a beer and brat.
Well, that can't be bad.
No, that's what it started as, and now it's a full-fledged restaurant, and probably one of the busiest in Door County.
And it's just one of those spots that everyone seems to like when they go there. The food is good, the service is great, and we're really kind of lucky to have a place like that in Sturgeon Bay.
Well, thank you. It has been a thrill to see the progression of the neighborhood pub from a tavern to a full-scale restaurant. And we do get people 362 days a year we're open, so we get people from not only locals but tourists that come through, and a lot of the people, the commercial people that come through.
And the cool thing about it is you see a wide variety of people. I mean, you know, whether it's a family with kids coming in to eat, or whether it's a couple coming in and they're looking for something a little nicer. I mean, that's what's nice about the place, is you can meet all types of people.
Well, we fill the gamut. It's an occasional spot for some people, and other people it's a daily spot. I mean, we have people coming in every day for lunch. Some people come in for lunch and dinner that live locally, and you know, with the food cost the way it is, you can pretty much go out to eat at our place and spend as much money as you would going to the grocery store, and plus less prep. And there's things you don't want to make, but you really have a taste for. Like, you know, you're not going to go home after work and get lasagna.
Yeah, right.
Where am I going to get lasagna? And you go out and get it. The same thing with fish. If you do for a perch fry or a cod fry or something like that, it's nice to have it at home, but it's not after you have it at home that's nice to be in. So, you know, we take that stress and the odors and all the cleaning up right away, and the prices are reasonable, and it's been a successful venture.
And the food is great, and like you said, you offer such a wide variety too. I mean, you have quite a diverse menu, so whoever comes in there, whatever they're looking for, you pretty much can find it at the neighborhood pub.
That's true, from appetizers to pizzas to roasted chicken to fish to burgers to different types of sandwiches. And entrees and prime rib has been a big successful product for us, and it's just anything you have a taste for, whether it's Italian or our special occasion. On Tuesday we have some Bavarian food, and Wednesday we have a lot of Italian food on our specialty menu, so we give people a great variety.
Whether you're a local or whether you're up here fishing, be sure to stop into the neighborhood pub and grill and check it out. Paul, you're getting hot on us here. What's your secret now?
Yeah, Door County, the best.
Sure the fish are gonna
Right.
start coming. First cast.
It's been a rough morning, but now I know what you guys do. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Here they come. Here they come. By the number. By the numbers.
Oh, there's one. That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. It's a pretty nice one too. We found these fish in this little flat here. We found them by covering water quicker with some spinner baits and some jerk baits. And now what I did is went back to a grub, and we're actually working these fish over with a little slower moving baits. That's just a beautiful fish there. And like I said, the key is to find them first with some faster moving baits, like Paul was catching some on the jerk baits, and we were catching some on spinner baits. And once we found the area, then we switched over to some soft plastics. And now sometimes you can pick up a few bigger fish doing that even. Conditions are laying down a little bit, making them a little better for soft plastics. And I'll tell you what, that's a pretty nice fish right there. So get her back in the water and see if we can't pick a few more up before the day's over.
Oh, wow, pretty close to the boat here. Oh, wow, this is a big fish. I'll tell you what, this might be, yep, this is probably the biggest one of the spring for me so far. I'll tell you what, folks, that is a beautiful fish. What a way to end the day. Catch a fish like that, that's a fish of a lifetime for most people. You know, that fish is probably pushing 21 inches, definitely over 5 pounds. Just a beauty. And I'll tell you what, you get up here this time of the year, you're going to catch some fish like this. And when you're up here, make sure you stop at the neighborhood pub and grill. Folks, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week on Fish Door County TV.